Today we're going to practice blending words and reading "and" words, meaning we're going to practice blending words from the "and" family. But before we do that, let's take a little bit of time to practice blending and segmenting. If you remember, segmenting is being able to take apart a word and recognize the sounds that you hear. And blending is being able to put those sounds together to read or decode the word. Okay, this is the book that we're going to be reading today, Jan and Dan. But before we do that, let's practice a little bit of segmenting and blending words from the "and" family. A word family is a list of words or a pattern of words that have the same sounds. So with the "and" family, you're going to notice that words are going to have these two similar sounds. You're going to notice that you're going to see the short vowel A, which makes the "a" sound, like an alligator or apple. Can you say alligator? Can you say apple? Give me a thumbs up if you hear the "a" sound at the beginning. Apple. Alligator. Excellent. Okay. And in the "and" word family, you're also going to see a sound at the end of the words, which is the letter N. And this letter makes the "n" sound. Can you say that for me? N, like in noodle. Can you say noodle? And when you do the "n" sound, you put your tongue on the roof of your mouth. Let's try that together. N. Excellent. So let's go ahead and read the word "an." N. One more time. N. Now let's read it really fast. An. Good job. Okay. So before we read Jan and Dan, I want to practice reading some word family words so that you become confident and comfortable reading this book by yourself and with me. Okay, so some of the words that you're going to be reading today are words like Jan, Dan, Van. And if you say those words out loud to yourself, you're going to hear the "an" sound at the end. Remember, short A and the "n" sound. Okay. So what I want you to do is I want you to take out your cards. Okay? And we're going to practice reading CVC words that have the "a" sound in the middle and the "n" sound at the end. Okay? You're going to notice that these words have 3 sounds. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3. And you're going to notice the "an" pattern at the end. And at the beginning, you're going to see a different letter, meaning that the word is going to make a different sound. Okay? So let's take your card. Let's take our finger. And remember, we read from left to right. And I want you to touch the first dot that you see. And let's sound it out. Ready? D. Let's open it and let's read the second part. N. An. Now let's put them together. D. An. Now really fast. Dan. Excellent. Let's do the second one. This is the letter R and it makes the sound. Let's turn it around. An. One more time. And now really fast. Ran. Next one. Ch. This is the letter J. Ch. N. Open it up. J. N. Really fast. Jan. V. This is the letter V, and it makes the V sound. V. An. An. Excellent. So now I'm going to give you a few minutes to practice this on your own with the rest of the cards. I'm going to work with each one of you individually so that we can practice our an word families. Now that we have practiced reading our word families, let's go ahead and take our book and let's do a picture walk. When we do a picture walk, we are able to see the pictures of the book to predict what's going to happen during the story. Did you know that you can be a reader by simply reading the pictures? So let's go ahead and start with the first page. On the first page, I see a girl and a boy. What do you see? The girl is running or maybe walking. A type of vehicle. What kind of vehicle do you think this is? How can you tell? A pot or a pan. And a can. And it looks like they're cooking something over fire. I wonder what they're cooking or making. Okay, so after our picture walk, let's go ahead and take our highlighters. And what I want you to do is I want you to find words that have this pattern. Remember, this is the an word family, so we're looking for words that have the same middle and the same ending sound. So you're going to look for words that sound like Dan, van, ran, and so on. Do you have any questions? And remember, I'm going to be working with each of you individually to make sure that you're identifying the right pattern, okay? While you're looking for the words, how can you tell that it's an an word? Do you have any ideas or suggestions? So you have to make sure again, yes, that there's an a or an a in the middle, and at the very end, an n or n sound. Good job. Make sure you're highlighting words that have that pattern, just like I'm doing right now. Oh, here I see two words. Do these words have the an pattern, or the a sound in the middle and the n sound at the end? How do you know? Those are sight words, absolutely. We'll learn about those in just a minute. I'll give you a few more minutes to finish. Now that we have found our target sounds, meaning our an word family words, now let's focus on our sight words. Sight words are very important because these are words that we can't sound out, but we have to read them by memory. So it's very important that we take mental snapshots, meaning we take pictures with our brain of what letters these words have so that we're able to read them really fast. Okay, so today we're going to focus on 5 words, 5 sight words. And what you're going to do is, first we're going to practice reading them, and then just like you did with the and family with your highlighter, with your pencil, you're going to go back through the book and you're going to underline, meaning you're going to put a line at the bottom. You're going to underline the sight words that we're going to focus on today, okay? So let's put our books to the side and let's read some sight words. When we read sight words, it's very important that we don't sound them out, because sight words, sometimes the sounds don't make sense or you're not able to put the sounds together correctly. So it's very important that we're able to identify or find what letters make up these words so that we're able to read them, okay? So here we have two. Can you say two? Now let's spell two. T-O. Here we have the. Can you say the? Let's spell it. T-H-E. Here we have. Good job. It is it does look like the short vowel that we've been reading, A, except that sometimes when you're learning to read, you're going to notice that the letter A is sometimes going to be a word, like a car, a van. So when you see the word A by itself, it's going to be a word and you're going to pronounce it A. Can you say A? And, let's spell it, A-N-D. And. For. F-O-R. For. Good job. Now this time let's go back and practice it again. And let's clap for every letter we see. Ready? Let's spell it. And let's clap. T-O-2. Ready? Now the. T-H-E. The. A. And. A-N-D. And. For. F-O-R. For. Good job. Now let's go back and let's read the words really fast. To. The. A. And. For. One more time. To. The. A. And. For. Now that we recognize the sight words that we're going to be reading, I want you to independently go through your book and underline, put a line under the sight words that you see on every page. No sight words here. To. The. To. The. To. Remember, when you see A by itself, A. I'll give you a few minutes to finish. So we've done our picture walk. We've practiced blending and segmenting words, meaning we've practiced taking them apart to see what sounds are in the word, and we put those sounds together to read the word. We have learned about the an word family, and we have identified the an words inside our book and our sight words. So I think we are ready to read, okay? Let's go ahead and start together by reading the title. Ready? Fingers up. Jan and Dan. Ooh, so now we know that this is Jan and this is Dan. So we're going to start by reading our sentence from beginning to end. And we know that this is a sentence because there's a period at the very end. And it begins with an uppercase letter. This is also a name. So names are also in uppercase. Okay, so let's start by sounding out our word. Jan. Anne ran. Now let's read the sentence without stopping. Jan ran. I wonder where Jan is running to. Jan ran, sight words, to the, let's sound it out, Anne van. Now let's read the sentence from beginning to end. Jan ran to the van. Why do you think Jan ran to the van? Maybe she forgot her belongings, right? Exactly, like a backpack, or maybe her phone. What other kinds of things do you think she might have forgotten in the van? Go ahead and share with your partner that is right next to you. And give me a thumbs up when you both have had a turn sharing. So I heard some of you say she might have forgot her dog. Maybe she might have forgotten her drink. Maybe her water bottle. If you look at her shirt, it looks like she might be wearing a jersey or a tank top, like she might be doing some physical activity. Let's find out more. Fingers up. First word. Jan ran to the van. Sight words. To get a new N word. P. And let's sound pan again. Let's sound out pan again. P. And pan. Now let's read from beginning without stopping. This is a long sentence, so you got this. Jan ran to the van to get a pan. So now we know that she ran to the van to get a pan. Ready, fingers up. First word. Jan ran to the van to get a pan and a new N word, and can. Let's go back to the beginning. Jan ran to the van to get a pan and a can. So she ran to the van to get a pan and a can. Ready, fingers up. Jan ran to the van to get a pan and a can for Dan. Let's sound out Dan again. Dan. Ooh, I wonder what Dan is making. Can you turn to your partner and tell them what you think Dan is making? They seem to be outdoors. What do you think they're making? Good job sharing. Here at the very end, let's practice our and words one more time. An, b, an, ban, k, an, can, d, an, dan, f, an, fan, j, an, jan, m, an, man, p, an, pan, an, ran, t, an, tan, b, an, van. Now really fast. An, ban, can, dan, fan, jan, man, pan, ran, tan, and van. Once you close your book, you are going to complete a graphic organizer on the story Jan and Dan. And you're going to draw a picture of what happened first, what happened next, and what happened last. And we will do this together.